press the button.
While you're at it.
Ooh, here we go!
There it is, my man. Here it is.
Man, that thing is sick.
We gave away a Jeep last year, if you guys remember Maximus, the Jeep Gladiator, and we thought, well, you know, it's a year later, let's go ahead and give away another Jeep, and why not do something that's more of a one-off vehicle that not a lot of people can actually get unless they want to pay the money to have the conversion done. But the company that was making the conversions has been out of business for several years now, so something like this is actually pretty dang rare. So, you know, Iram, what exactly did you do to this vehicle?
I start from, you know, when I first bought this car, and we really love trucks, you know, and this, I'll say, why not turn my Jeep on a truck? And there we go. I start from my little TJ, cut in half.
And you stretched it, right?
Yeah.
Because the Jeep had a very short wheelbase.
Yeah, it's actually stretched from the middle, which means 24 inches right here. I cut the frame, extend the frame 24 inches long, and it's actually extend 16 inches in the back. I build the bed, set it there, build the aluminum hardtop. This is all aluminum, all bender here, powder coated, and this is it.
But the bed is steel, correct?
It's a steel, yeah.
It's a steel bed, aluminum top, and then you said, so 16 inches longer in the rear, but 24 inches longer here.
Yeah,
okay.
Like that. So it's a little longer than an original TJ, but I know people will love it because I love it, so.
Right, it's gonna be cool for you guys for sure, because like I said, it's gonna be one of those more one-of-a-kind vehicles that you can't just hop on the classified site and say, oh yeah, I want one of these trucks. Like, they're very hard to find, and if you do find them, they are worth a lot of money. So I'm actually really stoked. We're gonna be doing a lift kit. We're gonna do a 5-inch TerraFlex kit. We're gonna be doing different rear axles. So with these Jeeps, the way they came, like in the Sport model and SE and stuff like that, those vehicles came with a Dana 35C rear axle. And in a stock application, they're great. But you start putting bigger tires and stuff like that on a vehicle, and there's a pretty good chance that that C-clip will actually break, and then the whole axle shaft, wheel, tire assembly will just walk right off the vehicle, and that's the last thing we want to have happen. So a very good substitute would have been a Dana 44 from a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Those are kind of hard to come by and very, very expensive, but a great substitute is the Ford 8.8 rear axle. Just as sturdy as a Dana 44, if not maybe even a little bit stouter, and it has the same bolt pattern, so we don't have to worry about anything mismatching different bolt patterns or anything like that. It's all gonna bolt right up directly. And with this TerraFlex kit anyway, we're having to burn on a new truss and everything because it's a triangulated 4-link, which means that it gets rid of the rear panhard, or track bar if you want to call it. So no matter what, we had to modify whichever axle. And then we're working with Yukon gear as well, and we're gonna actually re-gear the vehicle so we can maintain that factory power, because when we put 37s on this thing, it's gonna become a little slow unless we re-gear it. So we're gonna ditch the factory 373s, and I think what we're gonna end up going is what, a 488, I think is what we agreed on. So that's gonna take it right back to a 1-to-1, maybe just a little bit higher geared than what it is from the factory. So we've got our work cut out for us, but we're gonna have a one-of-a-kind Jeep that you guys are gonna have the chance of winning. So you guys are gonna wanna stay tuned and follow this build.
All right, you guys, you remember the Defender that was part of the Power Box giveaway. Well, crazy stuff's happened since we decided to give it away. The winner was
Joseph West.
Joseph West from Canada.
Yep.
Supposed to come out, got COVID, couldn't fly out because the airlines wouldn't let him, and then called us and said, hey guys, love the Defender, love what you're doing, however, I'm taking the cash money. So,
money.
Means two things. Either Diesel Dave takes it home, turns it into a dog box, or I get three things. Dave Sparks decides to buy it. The third thing is, it could be yours because we're gonna put it up for sale before Dave or Dave know what's happening. So,
Yep.
This is going up for sale, up for grabs.
Tell the villains keep stepping. My presence is a weapon. Yeah, a nice guy with aggression. Where's the minister? It's so dark and sinister. All the things.
All right, my man. I know nothing about this build this moment. I've been gone playing in the mines.
Okay.
So fill me in where we're at, what's left, what's good, bad, and the ugly.
We're about 75, 80% done on the TerraFlex lift. Since IRM had stretched this vehicle, we're having to fab up some new control arms for the rear, make them longer so we actually have the axle centered where it needs to be. So IRM's in the process of fabbing that up right now. The front is 99% complete. We have the steering arm to put on and one more control arm. And then the front end is ready to go. We've got a bumper already in powder coat that we manufactured in-house. We've got that new axle in the rear.
That's what this is going for?
Yep, we've got that Smittybilt. Well, I don't even know what flavor this is. This is a new one, I feel like,
Brand
right?
spanking new, man. Waterproof, bad to the bone.
10K.
Latest, greatest, baddest.
7
bestest.
horse torques.
7 horse torques.
7 horse torques. That's impressive.
This is actually their new one that's out. So
What do they call it? They call it the Smittybilt X20 Generation 3. All right.
fully waterproof.
So we can
Very
drive
soon.
this into the lake and still use
Driving it straight into the lake.
it? Okay, I'm going to put money on that.
Okay, so these fenders are new, I take it?
Yep, we put new fenders on.
Okay.
We just got those on the line.
New fenders, KC headlights. You
Yep,
said
KC headlights.
rear axle's new.
Rear axle's new, so we got the Ford 8.8 rear axle. The Yukon shafts are due in any day
Did
now.
we talk about why we put the new axle under it?
Yeah.
Okay. So
We've got the Yukon gears ready to install on it.
rear fenders are new as well.
Rear fenders are new as well. We're going to keep this kind of plate style rear bumper. Got the trailer hitch all ready to go. And it's kind of where we're sitting right now. We're getting tires and wheels mounted up right now, the Black Rhino wheels. So it's-
Tire situation at the moment, so you guys know. Nitto is sending us out new tires for this whole thing and tires to match the trailer. However, like I said, I was at the mine. I didn't get communicated over well enough. My fault. Tires aren't here on time. Running a different brand at the moment. But over time, I mean, they'll be here in a week. New tires will be on. They'll be good to go. So then what? Trailer shows up today?
Trailer's supposed to show up today. Yes, sir.
So then were you planning on having this done today?
I think we're going to have this thing back on the ground by this afternoon. Probably like by 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Making any bets?
Chicken nuggets.
3:30 or 4 o'clock?
I'm going to say 4:25.
If it's not on the ground by 4:25, you owe me a 10-piece chicken and I'll get extra barbecue sauce, large Dr. Pepper, or I kill your firstborn.
Okay. Lucky for me, I don't have any kids yet.
All right, Caleb, big day today. However, why are you eating Chick-fil-A? You and I both know our hatred toward Chick-fil-A.
Yes, and it exists. But, hear me out. I didn't eat lunch. I was busy, and...
Brayden, you like Chick-fil-A?
No, I hate Chick-fil-A.
He hates Chick-fil-A?
Hey, that's
Caleb,
3
what's
for
your...
3.
What, you hate Chick-fil-A?
3 for 3. Yeah.
I absolutely despise Chick-fil-A.
$6.
Worst restaurant to eat at
$6.
fast food. So, hey, question for the people. What's better? Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Wendy's, Arby's? Like, what's the best fast food chain out there? I want to know because it's definitely not Chick-fil-A because they suck. Merry Christmas.
What?
Next thing on the agenda, we picked up Danny yesterday.
Yeah.
He's down in the store right now.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're done taking
Yeah.
out, we'll go down and get him, show him his truck,
Exactly.
happy with life. And then we can go get some real food, not this stupid garbage.
Yeah, just let me know when.
I want
I got-
so
I gotta
badly right
finish.
now to do this.
Don't. I'm just hungry. It's really hurtful.
All right.
2,000 years later.
20 questions. A, how long have you known about Diesel Power Gear?
Ooh, maybe 4 years, 3-4 years, something like that, probably.
How did you hear from us? The show? Social media?
I had seen the show, but I didn't have cable, so I just knew about it, and I started watching the YouTube stuff.
Okay.
Press the
Life
button.
While you're at it.
Ooh, here we go!
There it is, my man. Here.
I'm bad as bad can be, so bad that it's hard to believe. Oh, what they say about me. I'm bad, take a look and see. So bad that it's hard to believe. I don't care what they say about me.
explain to us why you have all this barbecue food sitting here? No, explain it. Look right there to the people. Explain to the people. We already all know.
I lost.
Look him in the
I
eyes.
lost.
Tell the truth.
I lost the bet.
By how many hours? Because it wasn't minutes by any means. It had to be
No,
hours.
it was like 2 hours. It was about 2
Was
hours.
it 2 hours or was it more like 4 hours?
I think we had it on the ground by like 6:20, 6:30.
Hi, Ron.
What's better than the chicken nuggets, amigo?
I know this is better than chicken nuggets.
That's
huh?
why we
That's why you waited?
That's okay.
Son of a!
We need to work together more. Yeah.
All right, so stay tuned because we're going to be taking this Jeep down to Moab to put it through its paces.
We're also going to be taking it to your mom's house.
Emotional damage.
You want some, dude? Is one out?
Welcome to Brutus, a custom Jeep Wrangler pickup with a 5-inch Terraflex Pro long arm lift kit, 17-inch Black Rhino beadlock wheels, high-line metal fenders for increased tire clearance, a custom stretch chassis with a 5-foot bed and a custom aluminum hardtop, Casey Highlight LED headlights, custom SMCO front bumper with the Smitty Build Competition synthetic 9,500-pound winch inside, and Yukon hooked us up with chrome ollie axle shafts, 488 gears, diff covers, and a differential locker. And when you get entered to win this custom Jeep Wrangler pickup, you're going to be able to go anywhere, anytime. So go to dieselpower.com and get entered to win Brutus.